Hi guys, and welcome to another Divi video. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Well, today we're going to create this live Google map here, and it's a sort of custom Google map with custom colors, and as you can see, you can zoom in, zoom out. And we're using the Divi Supreme Modules to do this today. We're using the Pro version, which is a premium plugin. And Divi Supreme is one of my favorite Divi plugins, and we've done many videos on it in the past. So here's one on how to create a full width custom Google map. So let's get started. I'm going to enable the Visual Builder. Once enabled, let's go down and let's add a new section just under our little Google map right there. And we'll use a regular section. We're not going to use a full width section, although it is going to be full width purely because there's a limited amount of modules you can use for that. So we'll use a regular one and make it full width. Inside, I'm going to put a single column with a single row. Okay, and all the light grey modules here are all the ones you get as standard with the Divi theme. All the blue ones here, and there's about 40 or so of them, are the ones you get when you install Divi Supreme Pro. And what we want today is Supreme Embed Google Map, and there it is right there. I'll just roll down a bit so you can see all the modules that come with it. There's plenty of them, and they keep adding new ones, which is great. So let's get our Supreme Embed. There it is. Okay, now there's no API key required for this, and I've tested it on several sites and it seems to work really well. So if you have a problem with yours, you can actually get a Google API key. Just hover over Google API key there. If you're not sure what you're doing, hit the little question mark, and there's a link there that'll take you over to Elegant Themes and show you how to get and install an API key. Okay, so we're going to continue. I'm not going to use an API key on this one. Now we've got a little map in there. Let's just save that and we can get rid of our top section here. Right, well, we've got our little map there. Let's go ahead and make it full width and we'll put in an address. So to make it full width, I'm going to go into the row settings. I'm going to go to design, sizing, width I'm going to pull up to 100%. I'm going to copy that. Control C, drop down to max width below and paste it in there. Control V to paste. And we've got a full width section. Fantastic. Or full width row, I should say. So let's, while we're in here, take away any padding. So we're in the design tab. I want to go down to spacing. So I'll close up sizing. Spacing is just below. And I make sure there's no padding top or bottom by putting a 0 in. And then hitting the chain, it'll do the opposite side. And we want to do the same thing for the section so that our actual map is butted up against the top of our header here. So let's go into the section. I'll do exactly the same. Design, spacing, padding, 0, and hit the chain. Great. Well, let's go back into our little map now and give it the address that we want it and make it the size and coloring that we want. So we'll go back into the map here. First thing I'm going to do is go over to design and make it the actual size that we want. So I'm going to use sizing for this. I'm going to go down to height and just drag the slider up or type in a value until it's the size that you want it. I want mine about 500. And you can increment up and down, fine tune with the little arrows right there. Great, well that's the right size. Let's give it an address. So let's go back to our content, embed Google Map. And here's where we put the address. I'm going to use the White House for an address. And as you can see, it's popped it in there. You can decide how much you want it zoomed in or out by hitting the little slider here. You can give the whole module a link if you want to take your visitors somewhere. When they click on it, just put your link in there. Common best practice is if you're linking to your own site, leave it in the same window. If you're linking off site to somebody else's site, put it in a new tab so your site stays open. Okay, well let's go and have some fun with this. That's a pretty standard and boring looking Google map. I mean, it's okay, but we want to make it our own. So let's go over to our design tab. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to the filters section. And we've got all kind of fun things here. You can change the hue with the hue slider, obviously. get it however it is you want it. You can saturate and bring the colors up so they're more vivid, or take them down so they're less, so you've almost got a faded look. I'm going to leave mine about there in the middle. Brightness, contrast, I'll leave that the same. If you bring up the contrast, it kind of gets less detailed. Bring down the contrast, all the little lines become apparent. So put that where you want it. Now here's the bit that I really like. I'm going to use the invert. We've already used the color there, but if we invert, we can get a sort of nice nighttime type map, which to me, that really stands out. It's eye-catching. It's a little bit different, but of course you put in whatever styles you want, and that's pretty much all I'm going to do. And again, hue wise, you can change the colors that the little icons and things appear to be, which by sliding it down to the variegation that you like. Get it how you want it. I think mine just like that. And we're pretty much good to go. It's job done. So let's save our changes here. We'll save the page changes. Exit the Visual Builder. And there it is. There's our little Google map. Like I said, it's kind of nice looking. And it's live, so we can scroll in, scroll out, do what we need to do. And that's a nice little feature. Like I say, that's using the Divi Supreme Pro module. So there you go, guys. There's how to create a custom full-width live Google map. I hope you've enjoyed this today and found it useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, ring the bell, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Once again, this has been Jamie with System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.